Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren, and I wanted to do a real short video. Got some serious revelation this morning. Man, I've been on a personal growth journey now. I mean, pretty much my whole life, but it started to go faster over the last 2 years, and now I see it going exponentially faster. I mean, there's literally any blank time I have right now, I'm reading a book. I'm probably doing 5 to 10 books a month. If I'm on the elliptical, I'm watching YouTube TED Talks, and I just did a bike ride and I'm listening to motivational speeches. Instead of listening to the radio when I'm on trips, I'm, listening to motivational things or speakers or trainers or whatever. And here's what I'm finding out. I've always believed that personal growth matters, but I did personal growth as just kind of a check mark. Just get the check mark out of the way, and because everybody told you to do personal growth, read books, attend seminars, listen to great CDs and speakers and trainers, and just kind of expand your mind that way. So I've always believed that, and I have a library of thousands and thousands of self-help books, leadership books, you name it, A to Z. I got it, okay? But what's been happening, especially over the last 3 months, is that I, a person of action, I believed in action more than I believed in personal growth, more than I believed in anything. I really believed that action trumped everything. And by the way, I still believe that. But here's what I believe now, because what's happened to me is probably the same thing that happens to an elite athlete. Maybe a CrossFitter or whatever. The more you work out, the more you want to work out, the more your muscles are aching, and the more you work out, the better you get, and the better you perform, and the better a competitor you are. And that just kind of keeps happening faster and faster and faster. Well, that's happening now with my mind, my emotions, my spirit. And what's happened now is that I'm able to attract better and higher caliber people. I'm always the guy that's done the school of hard knocks. I just figured go to work, be the hardest worker in the room, and you'll always win. And guys, I kind of always, whatever I did, I ended up on the top, but I always did it the hard way. I always did it through brute force, force of personality, just kind of outworking everybody in the room. Well, here's what I've found out over the last few months. You can still be a hard worker, but when your personal growth is like paramount, that you're pouring into yourself, what happens is you attract at a higher level. You attract the people and the things you need to get everything you want. Now I'll tie that all the way back to the goal thing I've been talking to you about. You see, over the last few months, I set the biggest goals I've ever set in my life. I want to earn $1 billion a year by the time, in the next 5 to 10 years. I want to buy the Miami Dolphins, and I believe those are going to happen. Now, I don't know how they're going to happen, but what I did then was I opened up my mind to the personal growth that was going to allow me to achieve those goals. And so now the personal growth is happening. So now when I'm in action, which I still am a believer in action, now I'm attracting higher caliber people. I'm attracting better people. People that don't, need their hand held, people that really want to run with this because they want to run with whatever they're, with what they're doing for their goals and their purpose and their reasons. I don't normally do a call or a training or a video on Sundays, but this thing had to get out of me. I have absolutely seen the power of pouring into myself at a ridiculously high level, tying it to ridiculous goals, and seeing my action produce more fruit. And I had to share that with you. Hey, let's go.